What's up, everybody? It's Nick here with the Bridge Group. I'm joined once again by Toby LaBuff. He's the COO of AMP Lending. So today we want to talk through how do you get started with purchasing a rental property. So Toby, go ahead and take us through these steps.
Awesome. So getting started with the investment property is very similar to when you got started when you bought a primary residence. First thing that you always want to do is get pre-approved. Very, very important part of the process. Same thing, absolutely. One thing, just like getting pre-approved on your primary, it's the same concept as far as pre-qualification versus pre-approved. I'm sure people have heard of this. There is a difference, and sellers know the difference. The difference between pre-approved and pre-qualified is on a pre-qualification, they're just pre-qualifying you based off of what you put on your application versus asking you for documentation to verify this information. And that's very, very important when you're buying a primary or an investment property, because the last thing you want to do is do all this work, go out there, finally find that perfect property in which the cash flow is great, your out-of-pocket's great, and run into a problem with financing. When you get pre-approved, you're actually going to get pre-approved for 3 different products to purchase single-family residence. First product is your traditional conventional purchase. That's just your standard 15-20% down, just like you would purchase a primary residence. Second is a hard money conversion. This is a little bit different because it is a double close in which we're closing our hard money first, and then we're converting that into permanent financing, conventional permanent financing afterwards. Second product is called delayed financing, and this is a very unique product. It's very similar to a cash out, and I'll get into that a little bit later here. Second thing you want to do, of course, is contact your realtor.
So my job is to utilizing these 3 different avenues to help locate a property for you. So just like as if we were buying your primary residence, I'm going to be going through the MLS. We're going to be narrowing down on specific locations that you want that property to be in, certain tax rates. We're going to be factoring in all the numbers that you run when you want to figure out the type of property that fits what you're looking for. My job is to help you locate that both through the MLS. Also wholesalers, I'm sure you've seen those signs on the side of the road, you know, we buy ugly houses. The problem with those is that the information might not be verifiable, and my job is to help you verify that the information is correct. Just like as if we were buying a property that was a listing on the MLS, we want to make sure that what we're buying and the specs of it match exactly what the tax records say and all of that. We're also going to be looking at off-market properties. So because you're working with me on the Bridge Group, we have a team of people, we have a large database of clients. And we do have a lot of clients that maybe already own a rental property, or they received the property through probate, or their parents have a property and they're looking to sell them and they need work and they don't want to do it themselves. So when we receive those properties where they're looking to sell, a lot of times we'll go to our investor clients and we'll bring it to them off market. It's not on the MLS, nobody else knows about it, and we'll give our investors first dibs on those properties. And no matter which way we find the property for you, we're going to be doing the same thing we would do when you're buying your house.
So our next step here is, how should I finance this property? Well, how that property is being sold and the condition of the property dictate how you should finance it. So we talked about before what the pre-approval entails. The first one is just your conventional 15-20% down purchase. And this is for properties that don't need any work whatsoever. They're move-in ready, okay? You can't have a property that needs work and buy it as a straight conventional finance. If you do run into a property that needs work and needs significant work, that's when we would do this double close hard money conversion, in which we would buy the property hard money, include some of the repair costs into the financing, and convert it into stable conventional financing after the property is completed and all the rehab's done. Last but not least is the delayed financing. Delayed financing, like I said before, is very similar to a cash out. But the major difference between cash out and delayed financing is with cash out, you actually have to wait 6 months in order to do a traditional cash out. So you have to own the property for 6 months in order to get that cash back in your hand. Well, with delayed financing, it doesn't actually have that guideline involved. You can actually do a delayed financing immediately after you purchase the property. But there's a catch, okay? Delayed financing is just like it sounds, okay? Buy the property cash and you're delaying that financing. So the guideline is you can go up to 75% of the after repair value of the property or acquisition cost, purchase price, whichever's less. Not included in that is repair costs. So my general rule for delayed financing is if you run into a scenario in which you have the assets to buy it cash, obviously, they're giving you a significant discount for buying it cash, and the repair cost is $10,000 or less, then delayed financing is on the table. $10,000 or more, you're automatically going to go to the hard money conversion.
Definitely reach out to somebody with lots of knowledge and experience. Don't just go Google it yourself and try to figure it out. Talk to somebody like Toby who can definitely talk you through what your options are, what's going to fit best for you, and then work with somebody like myself and my team at the Bridge Group to help you locate that property that's going to cash flow in a way that you want and that's going to be beneficial for you, because obviously the whole point of getting into real estate investing is to make some profit, to bring in some income. So let us help you, let us partner together to make that a reality for you. I'm bringing you content every single week to help you be more informed in the real estate market. So make sure that you hit the thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe if you like these videos, leave us a comment. We will see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys have a good one.